Hey, and welcome back, everybody. Time to get back into some All the Mods 7. So, we've been letting this run for a little while. I also put a functional storage cabinet, a drawer, and it now has 2,000 inferium. That is quite a bit. Now, in order to handle this, we are going to have to make a crafter. And crap, not an app. There we go. From RF Tools. These are really, really basic, really simple. We might also have to make some more power cabling. What do we have? I've been making lots and lots of glass, so that's kind of why everything is a bit of a mess. We'll probably need our mechanical pipes, and it looks like we might have enough. Okay, all right. So the crafter is. Oh yeah, we might need some wood too. Huh? Boom, boom, sure. And I don't know how what level of crafter we're gonna be able to make, but I think we can make at least a level 2. Because this is really simple. We need a machine frame, and for that we need blue dye and gold nuggets. That is not a problem. Although, yet again, I left my blue dye at the other base. I haven't moved over yet. Alright, hang on one second. Okay. All right. So, in order to make this, we need to get some gold nuggets. We've got our dye. We're going to make the machine frame. And we need iron. There's always something. All right. There we go. Okay. We've got one. I'm just going to toss this stuff because I just don't have any space right now. And for some reason, I was very dumb. And do I want to use treated sticks? I don't. I super don't. You know what? Here. This is just getting ridiculous. Here, let's get rid of all of this stuff. No, we need the stone. Okay. Much better. Yeah. Okay. Sticks. We need some sticks. Boom. We need to make 2 redstone torches. 1 and 2. Boom. I just used the treated sticks, didn't I? All right, crafter tier 1. Let's see if we can do crafter tier 2. We need 2 more redstone torches. It looks like we might actually be able to do a tier 3, which would be great because, well, we need to. I think the next one is just, yeah, it's just 2 more crafting tables. Okay. And 2 more redstone torches. 2, boom, boom. Tier 3. All right, cool. So this is where things are going to get a little interesting. We need to move this, do we? Let's just set that right there. Okay. Now, in order to upgrade these things, we are going to have to do some converting. And I can't remember what the name of the gem is. We need to make a crystal. Hello, come in. There it is. An infusion crystal. And we have diamond. Is it on us? Nope. All right, be right back. Okay, so now we've got everything we need. Let's get a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's make our infusion crystal. Now, this has a very limited amount of uses. Eventually, we're going to want to make a master infusion crystal. But for that, we need quite a bit of supremium. And that's going to take a little bit of time. We might actually be able to do it relatively quickly. But for now, so this is our crafter. In order to get this to run, we're going to need some power. And one of these. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's powered. Sweet. First recipe. Double click it. I'm going to take this and put that in here. And we're going to take this and set it as a recipe. It's all items in input slots are consumed. Keep 1 in every inventory slot. Okay. Result will go to our internal buffer. Apply. Okay. supposed to go? Ignored. Remember the current items? What? Okay, so I have figured it out. It was kind of perplexing me a bit. And I actually started recording, and then I realized that there was something wrong, and so I had to go back and redo my recording. But you have to select all. So, like in this one, it goes to all, save in the interior, all, save in the interior, all, save in the interior. Supremium, we want XTC, EXTC. So the crystal will stay, but the Supremium will come out. And what this means, and now I switched it from pulling out of here to put back into it. But what it means is that now we have the capacity to make a lot of Supremium over time while we're doing other stuff, which is great. So this is what we're going to do now. We just made some Supremium farmland. And this counts as a growth acceleration. So I don't remember if it necessarily makes it grow faster or if it makes it produce more per growth. I can't remember which one it is, but it'll make it do a whole lot more. And this crafter is just going to make tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of Supremium. And once this is empty, then we'll just have it dumping the Supremium into this drawer. So, yeah. And then we're going to use that, and we're going to start making a bunch of mystical crops. And that's where that building comes in. Dun, dun, dun. But that, you're going to have to wait for a minute to see until we have enough Supremium and we have enough garden cloches. Whatever. I'll see you in a minute. So I am happy to announce that things are going quite swimmingly, I think so. And we're going to take a break to come over here and show you just this little building that I made. This iron gate, pretty rad, not a big deal. I like the look of this Lost City Mine Colonies thing, so I wanted to kind of make a little bit of a house. I have a problem with making houses too symmetrical. So I'll start with like a symmetrical looking house, and this is exactly the size of one chunk, and I'll expand off of it and make it more asymmetrical then. And then down here is eventually where I'm going to end up moving like my resource generating with the garden cloches, whatever. And yeah, so that's like the basic idea behind that house. Now, from there, I'll also end up building some form of like better storage system, and that'll just be like our crafting hut, and we'll start expanding out from there. Let's see, just, like in different directions, doing different things, playing with different mods, that sort of stuff. So, as you can see, I've been slowly building up the city. I'll show you some more of that here in a little bit, but what I've got going on in here... You can see I got my... Oh, yeah, I think I already showed you that I got the pedestal all set up. So I've been making some crops. And specifically, I've been making the seeds for resources that we will need to be able to make more of the garden cloches, whatever. Hey, our latest university upgrade is going. So we've got nickel, we've got redstone, coal, copper... osmium. I also have iron seeds, but then I realized that I have a ton of iron. And so now we've got 4 of these running inferium to just make up a bunch of supremium, because we're going to need a ton of it. But we have a problem. This is losing power. The water wheel is not enough to support everything we got going on. So what we're going to have to do is make another power generator. And I really do like to try and do like renewables, like we're going green. So we're going to make this advanced solar generator. It's really not that hard or complex. It's pretty basic, so that shouldn't be too difficult. We're definitely going to need some glass. We're going to need a bunch of osmium. I think I actually have a bunch already, but we'll just make up everything we can out of this real quick. Let's say it's that pattern. It is. Sweet. Really missing my Tinker's construct right now with being able to just like click a button and balance out the crafting grid. Ugh, it's so nice when you can do that. So these are made each with 4 solar generators. Each solar generator requires a bit of stuff. I think we'll probably make our energy tablets now. We could do that while the rest of it cooks up. So for that, we're going to need 12, and I think it just finished, actually. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Thank you. And I believe it's then just redstone. Yeah. All right, let's pull all of our redstone out. We can make more as need be, but let's do this. Boom, 4 of those guys. Okay, next we're going to need each one of these. We need 4 of them. Each one of them has 3, so we need 12 solar panels. Each one of those takes 3 glass panes. So, wait, did I just screw up my math? Okay, there's 4 times 3, that's 12. 36? Yeah, sure. And I believe you can make it with just regular glass panes. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, what are we short? We are short redstone. Okay. That's not a problem because, you know, like I said, I was planning ahead. And the nice part about the recipe for this redstone right here is that each combination makes you 12. That's a lot. That's like a lot. That is a ton. So how many of these do we need? We need 12. We need 12 of these. So let's take one out. Boom, 12. Got it. Boom. Now, can we just throw... Oh, iron. Okay. Let's grab our iron out. Not a problem, except we're running out of space. Fantastic. Glad that's happening. Okay. Random stuff. Okay. 1, 2. Let's just do this. Yeah. Here. Boom. And boom. Wait. Are we out of osmium? There's osmium. Okay. We've got it. Osmium, iron. And then was it these? I think so. There. And there. Boom. Okay. Get all that out of the way. Boom. All right. Do we have enough power cable? Maybe. Let's see if we can do it. So, in theory, up on top, input. Yes, cool. This will be fine. We are going to do it. It's going to be good. If I can reach that. Okay, cool. Now, keep in mind it's a solar panel, so, I mean, it's only going to charge during the day. But this solar panel should be strong enough that it will actually output a good amount. That is very noisy. Wow. You can kind of hear it. But you know what? Our power is going back up, and that's all that matters. So, we have a net positive, and we now have sustainable and easily to access resources. Now, is this a good, workable situation for now? Not really. No. Not really at all. We need to be able to expand this bigger. We need to be able to have more power so we can just passively get more and more resources. And then I can focus on other things, because as long as I've got resources going, then it's not that big of a deal. Kind of one of the rules when it comes to, modded Minecraft is when it comes to your resources, either you can quarry, which can be using an actual quarry or a laser drill or something like that, some way in which it's interacting with the world and pulling resources, or you can generate your own. And because I tend to have a lot of downtime where I'm working on other things, but I can just have my computer running, I like to have it just as the slower passive kind of thing. And it's just a difference in play style. Yeah, grow all the wheat. All the wheat. You're doing great, Leon. Leon. That's kind of a cool name. All right, anyway, so I'm going to plot and plan and scheme and all that good stuff and figure out where we're going to go from here. Probably we're going over there. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I have been quite a bit busy. Also, I don't know how to turn that minimap off that's up there. I should probably figure that out, actually. How do I turn off that minimap? I hit like a button randomly on accident. It's very strange. I don't know. Is that it? No. Oh, well, whatever. We're just going to have to live with it right now. I mean, it looks kind of pretty, but it does take up a bit of the screen. Anyway, okay, so I have been busy. I made a bunch more of the clutches. The joke's getting old. So as you can see, I made quite a bit of the cloaks. I'm going to call them cloaks. Why not? I'm sure that's wrong, but whatever. 6 of them over here are running coal seeds. Coal seeds make the coal essence. Coal essence gets turned into regular coal. I was going to do block of coal, but I don't think I really need to. And as you can see, we have a backlog because these are coal generators from RF Tools. There are 4 of them, and they are effortlessly keeping up with keeping this basic energy cube fueled, which is great. So we basically just made kind of a self-sustaining little engine here, and all it really costs us is water, but the water is infinite, so it costs us nothing. And then over here, I've got another bank, and I'm starting to get my resources together. Here's some obsidian, this is copper, etc., etc., etc. And I'm also starting to do some of the basic ones like dye and wood. Now, the wood is going to be the most important right now because of what we have to do next. Now, what's cool about the wood ones is you can change the different direction. It'll be, there's jungle, that's spruce. I mean, it's just, you can do any of the types of logs that you really needed to do, which is great. So we're just going to get 64 logs, and we're going to take half of them and get some planks. Let's go here. Let's get 8 chests. Okay. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this should be good to make 8 oak drawers. Excellent. Now, why am I making oak drawers? Well, let's talk about them. Oak drawers can hold 2,000 of one single type of item. I think it's 32 stacks? It's either 16 or 32. I can't really quite remember. But each one of these essences is going to go into a drawer. And then there's a way that we're going to be able to functionally access this functional storage, and that is with something called a storage controller. Boom. So what this basically does, it's a very, very simple concept, is if we stick this down here, and stick this over here, say we're going to throw wood essence in one and prosperity in another. So if I come over here, I can't actually necessarily do anything with this right now. What we have to do is we have to pipe items into it. And also, once we get into the next thing that we're going to be working towards, which is refined storage, we can access all of this stuff through this single block. So I'm going to get what I need done, which is carve out the entire underneath this to make another room, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we are going to see if we can get this to work the way that we want it to. We're going to grab some logistical transporters. We're not going to make them pull yet, and we are going to come down here. Now, what's kind of interesting about this is the storage controller can access any drawer within, I think, a 10-block radius or something like that. Now, I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to access multiple sides of this. So when I need to pull something from it, I want to be able to drop it into the top and then maybe pull from the back. So what I think I'm going to do is, let's make sure we're lined up here. We're going to place. I think I need to maybe jump up a little bit to be able to do this right. Place and place. We'll do it 4 high, and then we'll go around to the back. and hopefully be able to place this properly. Ugh, this is getting messy. And maybe this will work. Okay, so in theory, then the item should be able to come down here, access this thing, and drop them into the proper bins. Now, we're going to see if that's actually going to be the case. But in order to do this, to properly test, we're going to stick one in here. We're going to stick some logs in there. And what those ones correspond to is wood essence and dye essence. So we're going to throw in some wood, some dye, and then, so 18, 24. Let's see if this works. Where is my logistical thingy doodler configurator? There we go. Okay. Moving on up to the second level. Let's see if it pulls. No. It does not. It does not. That's interesting. Oh, you know why? That's hilarious. Okay. And that's because that's not even where it comes out of. It comes out of here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. And it's pulling out. Perfect. And it's properly depositing them to where they need to go. Okay, cool. Now, this is not necessarily a perfect setup, but this is something that I can do while I start working on refined storage. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a bunch more drawers, because we're going to be using the drawers no matter what. And we're just going to have to use... I don't think that they're necessarily too laggy, but, you know, just a bunch of items constantly cycling in and out. Let's see, we've got 6 of them, so let's grab some of these, some of these, some of these, and some of these. And we're going to swap. I think we need to actually add a couple of these. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're going to do... Boom. We should start seeing some of the redstone come down. Oh no, I haven't hooked them up yet. That's actually probably pretty good. I would rather it happen that way. Boom. And let's do our osmium, and lastly our nether quartz. Boom. And then we set those with pipes and to pull. Now 2, 3, 4. Only problem is it's kind of a pain in the butt to get up here, so. And then what we're going to end up doing is using refined storage, which is a lot like a simplified version of applied energistics. And we're going to use that to make it easy to access all of these drawers from a single terminal and be able to craft them into the items that we need in an absolutely convenient, super, super easy peasy, no stress, no mess kind of way. So that's what we want. We want to make this as passive of generating as possible. We want to make sure our power is balanced, and then an ease of access to get all of our goodies. So that's going to be next. I'm going to get a couple of things rocking, but for that we need to go over to our temporary crafting hut over there, probably get some stuff from the spawn base, and then we'll be right back. All right, so it's about that time we are going to get into refined storage, because using chests, even big chests like gold chests, things like that, it's not going to be doable after a while. So. First things first, we need to make a controller. Now, a controller uses what is commonly used in this mod, which is quartz-enriched iron. It's just iron with some nether quartz. Was I smart and actually grabbed my iron? Did I? Did I? I got some. It's gonna have to do. Whoops. All right. Quartz iron. We can always go get some more as we need to. It also needs some silicon, which is just smelted nether quartz. We're getting some right here. Then we're going to need an advanced processor, which we'll get in a second. But what's the machine casing? Diorite. Diorite. That's right. Did I grab my diorite? I did not. Oh, man. Well, you know what? We need to go get our iron anyway, so we'll go on a little stroll, and it's not that big of a deal. I should really move the waypoint thing over closer to the base, but I have not done that yet, so that's my bad. That's my bad. What we'll do when we get back over here, we'll actually try and grab that thing, see if we can reset it. I don't remember if we can. What did we need? So we should probably grab some extra quartz while we're here. And I totally forgot what I was looking for. Oh, diorite. It looks like you can use any type of stone. Did I really do all of that work for nothing? Well, you know what? We're going to make it out of diorite anyway, just because. Now I'm mad. Jeez. All right, back to Erakin. Gimme. Move you at least closer, kind of to the side of the new house. Boom and boom. And that way, if we need to get to the crafting house, it's just a short walk by comparison, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll just stick you right here. Cool. Erakin. Done. Nailed it. Okay. Well, yes. Yes, I did, in fact, just take you on a trip, just walking. Yes, I did. Of course I did. We need to eat. Let's eat a cooked tentacle. I didn't do enough. Bread. Awesome, nailed it. Okay, cool. So, we got our stuff. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Alright, we got a machine casing. And now we need to make an advanced processor. Advanced processor is made using a diamond, redstone, a silicon, and this processor binding. Now, thankfully, I found a bunch of slime balls while I was out adventuring. So I'm going to just make a bunch of this stuff, because we're going to end up having to make a bunch of processors anyway throughout the course of making all of our gear in refined storage. And that's up until whether or not we decide we're going to move to applied energistics or not. I don't know if we are. It's kind of up in the air at the moment. So other things that we're going to need. We're going to need a crafting grid, which is made by adding a crafting table and advanced processor, which we just made. We'll have to make another one. To a regular grid, which means these do not need the diamond advanced processor. So that's handy. Let's see if external storage does, because this is the other thing that we're going to be making. No, it does not. Okay. So we're only using one more diamond and making one more of those. Cool. Got it. Let's make our controller. Awesome. Cool. Let me throw some of this stuff, like all my extra prosperity shards that I got in the nether earlier, out of the way. We are going to need... Let's count how many. We're going to need 2 improved processors plus external storage. 3 improved processors. So we need 3 redstone. 1, 2, 3. 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. And boom. Got it. Cool. Smelt those up. And then external storage needs a destruction core and a construction core. Whereas the grid also needs a destruction core and a construction core. So that's basic processor plus glowstone, which I do have. I think it means we need to make 4 of these. So, and we don't have enough iron for it. Fantastic. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so in theory, we should be ready to do this. We got our improved processors. We're going to need 4 basic processors. Yeah, to make our construction and destruction cores. So we need to grab 1, 2, 3, 4. So much garbage in my inventory. Throw some stuff in here. I just got to remember that I put my treated wood planks in there. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. I'm going to be like, where? Where did they go? And I'll be very mad at myself. Okay, 4. Boom. Craft it. Craft it. Or smelt it. Or whatever. Both good. We're also going to need a bunch of this cabling. We need to make some more of this quartz infused, enriched iron. Just to make sure. And why are you in my house? Why?
I serve with pleasure.
Ugh. I guess I accidentally gave her some food, and now she's never gonna leave. That is driving me bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's make some of this cabling. Connecting. This is... We're gonna need chests. 2 chests. For this craft. Okay. I think that might be everything for that. And I know we're going to need a crafting table. Cool. All right. So, construction core. We're going to need 2 of these. Boom. And then destruction is with the quartz. Cool. Sweet. All right. Let's do our grid first. Let's make a... Okay. Alright. We need some kind of stone. Alright, there we go. Thank you. We got a machine case. How are we out of quartz enriched... What? How did we run out of quartz enriched iron already? Didn't we just have a bunch? What just happened? How did I... Did I blow through all of that? That's crazy to me. That doesn't seem right at all. Oh, well. It's probably just because I'm doing this so quick and fast and loose and everything. Let's go. Crafting grid from there. Cool. External storage. Cool. All right. All right. Groovy. All right. So now I get to show you, finally, what the whole point of this is. We're gonna come over here. Hello. And we're gonna head down here. You know, I kind of want... I wonder if I can mount it just literally in the floor. No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. That's not gonna work. I think for now, to make it simple... I'm going to rearrange where everything is going to be in a bit. But for now, we're just going to do something like this. This. What? I think that's... Yeah, that's probably going to be... Yeah, it's fine. Then there's that. Let's give it some power. We got our basic universal cable. And it's not really going to matter if I hook it up this way. That's not that big of a deal. Then we're going to chop this. And we're going to make a hole. And we're going to take this cabling. Okay? Cable. Sweet. And I think that should work. It should connect all up without having to go straight into the controller, if I'm not mistaken. Because that's one thing that was really, really weird about applied energistics back in the day. I don't think it's really that way anymore, but it used to be that you had to get the cabling just right in order for it to work the way you wanted it to. So where's our external storage? Okay, external storage. Hopefully it works right on top like that. We will find out rather quickly. We're going to have to angle this cable out here, and there, then there. Now, if this worked, what we should be able to do is we should be able to click that crafting grid and see everything that's in those drawers. It did not. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, now we got to do some testing. We got to figure out what exactly is the problem. Is there something set up where this storage controller is just not going to function with refined storage? Because it used to. It really used to. It used to be. It used to work just totally fine, just like that. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. I probably could have left that. I can jump to 2 blocks with my special boots. Ugh. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break the external controller. We're gonna throw it onto here and see if we can access that. We can. Okay. So something funky is going on with this thing, and I'm not sure what that could be. Maybe it's that it has to be accessed from a certain type of side, but I'm going to try and figure that out, and I'll let you know what I find out. Okay, so I think I figured out what the problem was. Apparently, you need to use something called a linking tool, and that's made with a diamond, one of the cabinets, some paper, and some gold. Not that big of a deal. And then you have to right-click on the storage controller and then select your drawers. But I don't know if I'm actually able to see all of them with their fine storage now. So let's see. No, I guess I can see all of them. Yeah, because the ones on the end are obsidian and diamond. Let's see. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. But I'm going to have to remember... Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, it's working. I'm very happy. This is totally fine by me. Now we're gonna have to see if this refined storage system, which it's really not that complicated, shouldn't be draining a lot of power. Make sure that we can keep up with everything. It looks like we can. But what's cool about this is that now, say I need some iron. We've got not that much because I just had to use a bunch of it. Let's say we need some obsidian, okay? We can actually grab this, come right down here, and go boom, 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 and make obsidian. And then just, well, actually, we can't throw it in there because we don't have any disk drives to store regular items, but we can pull out whatever we want. This is great. This is fantastic. So what will happen now is I'll probably do this mostly off screen because it's not that big of a deal, especially since we already touched on most of it. I'll end up making a disk drive, and then you can make these 1K storage disk, 4K, 16, 64. They might even have extra disks mod in this. I'm not really sure. But this allows you to store that many, like 64,000 items in just one disk. And each one of these disk drives can hold, I think, 10. It's either 8 or 10. And I will basically come down here and over in some corner, or even just up against underneath the floor, make a bunch of the storage drives and whatever. So yeah, that's my next thing. But we've already like kind of touched on this already, so I probably won't focus on that too much next time. I'll just get it done and I'll show you once I'm done. But yeah, hey, thanks everybody Thank you so much everybody for watching. From my family to yours, I hope you're having a great day. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you next time. Bye bye everybody.